This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
He's a great driver, but he gives great feedback to his crew. He said, I'm a little tight and I'm a little loose, but I'm more tight than I am loose, so let's work on that. Let's fix that.
And I know the fans that listen to us all the time, they know, but when whatever the first word out of his mouth
Trouble,
is,
Darrell, front straightaway. Jeremy Mayfield has spun, something broken under the rear of that car because the right front, right sides are on the ground.
Boy, they are.
Well, you want to know who was breathing?
Look at the right side. He hit the wall pretty good, Larry.
A strong sigh of relief. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was just about to get loud.
Let's see what happened here.
On the right side before we go to.
Watch that silver 41 coming into view in the outside lane.
Popped that wall pretty hard.
Makes a little contact there, but I think there must be more to this story than here he is on the front straightaway. So he did some damage as he rubbed the wall down the back there.
Speed outside. David Stremme on the bottom, and Speed wisely gives way.
Ran out of racetrack. He had to give way.
Yeah, 12 wheels weren't going to corner better than 4 out there.
Not good.
Denny Hamlin fighting Gordon for second. Trouble, car in the wall, hard in turn 3. And it's Dave Blaney.
Dave Blaney in a 66 car. Caution is out.
That's the last one, bud. Come on down when you can.
6th.
This is Blaney right here, heading down in the corner. Oh, he just gets loose, guys. He got in there a little high. You can see it's kind of dirty up there. You saw a little dust flying up as the car lost control and went into the wall.
Single car accident, and one for Jeremy Mayfield. The only cars that are out of the race are the front straightaway. Casey Kane finally loses his battle to keep that Budweiser car under control. He's been loose off turn 4, Darrell, for about the last 25 laps, and finally it got away from him.
Yeah, I've been reading Budweiser very, very plainly off turn 4 most of the evening.
Watch the red car. Here he comes.
It just steps out.
He's had his hands full since the drop of the trackside show, and we've had him on there before. That was a different Sam Hornish Jr. we talked to.
Boy, trouble right here on the front straightaway.
Stremme turned Edwards around, and McMurray spins into his teammate.
Boy, that was uncalled for. Not sure what.
Yeah, Darrell, I'm not sure what got Stremme right up and into Carl Edwards.
Created this situation. Here's Stremme. Turns under Carl right here, the 99. They make a little contact, and
he just stayed against him.
But, you know, he had to, Larry. If he backs off, the 99 comes across his front, across his hood, and would put them both in the wall. So he did the right thing by pushing him.
Adaptive One brake pads. Check out adaptiveone.com.
Oh, Jimmy
Johnson.
Johnson is in trouble. The 48 car.
Caution.
Caution is out.
Caution's out. Start rolling. Leaders in the middle of the corner if you can.
And
Leaders 15 behind you.
Jimmy gets
clear.
away.
Good job.
And will stay
0 brakes, man.
on the lead lap. Says he has 0 brakes.
0 brakes, yeah.
Good job.
See, with the balance bar, and that's what hooks the two master cylinders together, when one starts to leak, it sets the balance bar at such an angle, you'd lose your brake pedal.
What happened to Jimmy Johnson right here?
Yeah. Looks like he just maybe has a lot of rear brake in the car, and that locked the rear tires up, and that's what spun it out. Said this, and I'm not sure that I understand, because I was under the impression the stud's the same
Turn
length,
2.
has more threads on it.
Greg Biffle's in the wall. Sorry, Darrell.
Right, try to get it going. No caution. Try to get it going. Come on down the hill. Nothing's coming. 20 got us.
Yeah, Larry, I thought that the studs were the same length. They just had more threads on them.
Well, I think what I'm describing is the length of the threads.
Yes, the length of the threads. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I've had a lot of people ask me how much longer. The studs are a lot longer. Yeah.
Right in front of Joey Logano there is Biffle coming down to get on the part of the racetrack where there's traction, and Logano was already coming up the racetrack. 3 into 1 won't go.
3 wide, we've already seen, you know, a number of times tonight that could have happened a lot, looks like. Or possibly into the fence because it's getting wild. They got a car around.
And in the wall hard goes
29.
Kevin Harvick.
Harvick hits the wall hard.
I blew a lap through a tire.
You just knew, Darrell, it was going to be one of those restarts.
Well, when you saw him go down into first turn down there,
Right front.
I think he said he blew that. I think he blew that left rear tire.
Left rear.
But was it from contact before he got to the corner?
That's the whole thing. These splitters will cut a left rear tire down it.
Here's the restart. And Harvick's on the outside lane, about 12 cars back.
Carl Edwards goes down under David Reagan, and they're 3 wide entering the corner. Reagan shoves 24 up the hill, and there goes Kyle Busch. Where is the 29? He's back in there somewhere. He must have gotten some contact.
Yep. A little further back. Here he comes into turn. Oh,
no,
boy.
no.
Yep. Left
but
foot's already down.
I guarantee you, yeah, that tire's down before he ever gets to the corner, but it's got, you can tell it's been rubbed on. Something's been up against it because all the letter's gone off of it. But that may not pay off tonight. We got these cautions coming, and we got a lot of hard racing going on. Got
Turn
trouble
2.
in turn 2.
It is Marcus Ambrose.
And Ambrose is round hard into the back in the wall.
And that'll be caution flag number 11.
And that's it. This is what we're going to see from here on out. See some heavy, hard racing with a lot of contact.
And Marcos was up in about the top 16 or 17.
Let's see what happened to Marcos here.
There he is on the outside.
Probably get a little help here, most likely. Let's see what happens.
And not too politely.
Just slightly.
There.
Sam got him.
77 car of Hornet.
And that's the thing about this first turn on this racetrack. It's so, you know, it's just, he had a great run at Phoenix, and here he is just, oh man, here we go. Got a
5
bunch
cars
of,
in the wall, turn
bunch
3.
of cars wrecked. The 12, the 48, the 9.
David Stremme in the 12. He's been a lead lap car all night long. Now he is, the Starship Enterprise is a mess.
It won't fire.
All right, what happens to Captain Kirk here?
Ooh. Lots of things.
Bobby Labonte, the 96 car. You see just nowhere for the 48, Jimmy Johnson, to go.
Multiple issues.
Let's show you what happened.
You know what this looks like, Mike? I think I said this to you on when it happened. This is what the 18 did to the 88 here last year. See how it looked like the 88 turned right?
Yeah.
It was because when he got on the brakes, he got loose. And so he's trying to catch the car, and the 31 was on the outside of it. Just hopefully he can bring this thing home tonight, get him a good finish.
He was the fastest Ford in practice. Oh, Bobby Labonte goes for a big ride past the start-finish line, and caution will come out for the 14th time tonight.
Get her rolling. You're okay with the leaders. You're okay with the leaders. Flat right front, I believe.
It's going to be good news for Vickers because he's going to get the lucky dog.
Put that tires on it real quick.
And this also plays to the benefit of Jeff Gordon.
Yes and no. It brings that 18 car a little bit closer.
Labonte goes around off the bumper of Kurt Busch.
Down, he's trying to get in front of his teammate, Allmendinger, where he can get the free pass should the caution come out.
Right.
What do you mean if?
Very optimistic.
Right. When the caution comes out.
Okay.
Oh, got it. Here we go. Got one around.
And it's Rudeman.
Rudeman just spun out down here. And I don't know. It looked like all by himself.
Let it roll down there. All right, get it running and drive off.
He's still on the lead lap. That will be caution number 15.
I guarantee you, he was making me nervous.
There's Rudeman with Vickers on the inside.
It's right here. It's like he and Vickers. Vickers been locking that left front up all night long. You see him get loose, and that's so classic of Richmond. You go in the corner a little hard underneath somebody, lock up the brakes a little bit, and bump it.
That group, they just got off with their race car about halfway through this event. 5 to go.
8th place, McMurray, Gordon.
Boy, Jeff is just, man, he's tippy-toeing around here right now. He's just trying to do all he can to keep his car straight up off the corner.
Right now, he's just hoping to come out of here with a top 10 finish.
Kyle Busch with a 2.9 second lead over Tony Stewart. Stewart has driven away from Jeff Burton, but there's just not time left to catch Kyle Busch. who is going to become only the second driver in NASCAR history to blow out a birthday cake candle in victory lane.
And he's undefeated this weekend.
And you know the amazing thing about it, he turns 24 today. 8 years ago, roughly, he came here and ran in a NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race at the age of 16. He finished 22nd that day. It wasn't long after that, NASCAR raised the age limit to 18 years old to race in Sprint Cup, trucks, or nationwide.
What I like about it, I've seen him every night, every race, he always has a little left in the tank. And I don't know how he does it. He raced Thursday night, Friday night, and tonight, and he's still going strong.
And if they hadn't canceled Nashville tomorrow, he was going to go over there and race.
Nashville tomorrow in a CRA race.
He's won 14 races before the age of 24. And here comes our active ticker on top of the screen with coming to 1 to go.
All right, man, here it is.
White flag.
Flag. Never thought I'd hear you say such a sweet thing.
Yeah, he did not want to hear yellow flag.
Happy birthday.
I'll say just bring her on home. Got to go round 3 and 4 here. Don't ever count you. All you chickens.
Oh, man. Addington, what a call, buddy.
Light the candles and cut the cake. Kyle Busch joins Cale Yarborough as NASCAR's only Sprint Cup winners on their birthday.
Yeah, baby. Cut the cheese and pour the wine. Yippee!
Good times, Mr. Bush.
There's Steve Addington, crew chief.
What a team. Addington, Bush, Joe Gibbs, JD. Sweet, man.
That is Kyle Busch's 50th career win in NASCAR's top 3 divisions, his 8th of 2009.
Easy now, easy there, big boy.
And oh, by the way, add another racetrack that he has not won a Sprint Cup Series win at. This is his first win here at Richmond in the Sprint Cup.
I've got to take notes here because I got to do this in a couple of weeks.
Oh, burnouts on speed at the
Let's see how you did. Did you see that way you threw that in there? I think I'd have probably been out of here.
It is Kyle's second weekend sweep. He did it last year at Chicagoland. And it's his 3rd Sprint Cup win in 2009.
All right, there's.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a presentation of Fox Sports and FoxSports.com, the world's favorite sports site.